go again.
I demand more!
I want it, I need it, and I'm gonna have it!
Okay, here we are at Assurance RC. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
And he's gonna, basically we're gonna do a little interview with the Trex 700. I'll ask Andy some questions and we'll go to town. So basically this is it, and just kind of an overview here. This, Andy, this is one of the ones that was tested in Taiwan, right?
Yes.
By the way, welcome back from Taiwan. Thank you for sharing the other videos with us.
You're welcome.
So this was the machine that had the YS in it, right?
YS.
Yes, okay. So basically this is it. This is the servo trays, or the similar to the 600 but a little different layout. Hold your gear throttle servo. You can see the geometry here, how these work. 90, 90, or these links are the same length, but 90, 90, and then this gives you 90 up to the swash. So that's how they work both sides. Inside the auto rotation is a Sprag gear. There was some talk after Jason Krause's interview in Las Vegas about this being a 600 main gear. Not even close, totally different. And inside, you can't quite see in there, but inside it's a Sprag bearing instead of a simple one-way, and you can see the whole unit like bolts together in there, so it looks pretty beefy. Here's the head, swash plate, typical Trex head design. Seesaw mixing's a little different than maybe a 600 or something.
Pretty close to the 600 mixing ratio on the arm.
Looks like though, based on here, you can get a ton of pitch out of this head.
Yeah.
Also with the bevel of the main bearings here, you can see that your swash doesn't have as much room to interact anywhere, so it looks like you can get a ton out of there. So what were they flying pitch-wise on this?
Usually these helicopter with the main shaft come with a lip. Right now it's a collar, but on the Alan and Jason's helicopter without the collar, you can get the maximum setup. It can up to about 14 degrees on positive, negative. But normally, like I'm flying right now, it's only 12 degrees and get pretty much good power already.
But the head's got room for like 14, yeah. All right, and then same kind of shaft drive assembly. Torque tube. Now the production boom's going to be the carbon covered aluminum.
Carbon aluminum one.
Yeah, kind of like I just noticed on the Taiwan webpage, the 500 carbon booms out. Yes. That's aluminum with the, and all the aligned booms are going to start coming that way, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the 600 Pro's now coming that way, right?
Pro is coming that way, and in the future for the nitro, for the electric, there will be the option.
It'll be an option over aluminum.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so two bearings in the torque tube. You can see all metal fin holder here. This is production. Here's the tail. Pitch slider. This will be the production pitch slider. You can see how beefy it is compared to some of the other, like the 600 heavy duty. Looks good. Torque tube again, tail assembly. So that's basically it. And let's turn it around to the other side. Now there will be an align pipe that comes for OS, and later I guess they're going to do one for YS, right? Yes. And here's the other side, same kind of geometry here, looking good, get you 90 up to the swash. Here's the elevator assembly, here's the elevator servo, linkages back here on a pivot rod, and there's your it's your elevator and your anti-rotation for the swash. So that's pretty good. You got your tail servo, similar to the way the 600 works, back to a bell crank, back to the tail, engine setup, tank. Yeah, looks good. So this basically is what we're going to see in production then, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Gyro plate built in to hold the gyro sensor. Let's see, what else? When this comes, is it going to come as a combo thing with the 2-in-1?
No. The first whatever the production when it come out will be like kits only. It come with a line making. Right now, we making the carbon paddle. It's not this kind of style, and also come with the tail blade.
Carbon tail blade.
Yeah.
So carbon paddles, carbon tail blades. You buy your own blades.
Yes.
And then later, I guess there'll maybe be combos with a 2-in-1 or.
Yeah, because we already trying to do another style of the 2-in-1 with probably provide the voltage like
Yeah, like 8-volt setup. Cool.
those kind of things.
I definitely am going to run 8-volt on mine for sure. Also, some people commented, I'm just trying to remember some of the comments. Some people commented on the landing gear from being 600 size. If you ask me, let's throw the canopy on there real quick. If you ask me, I like the looks of it. Go much bigger and it'll look like a spread giraffe or something. Now this is the shape of the production canopy. There'll be different paint jobs. You can notice 2 mount points on each side. Press on. But if you ask me, I kind of like the looks of the landing gear myself, as far as size goes. Anyway, so yep, that looks good. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, I want to talk about the fan. If you notice, the fan is very low profile. And it's a very small fan. When you get this kit, you'll probably look at the fan and go, that's a 90 fan? It's very small. However, the design is made for, the fan has really close tolerances in the shroud. And if you look at the offset here, you'll see the fan is very close. It runs very close on this side, and then there's a whole bunch of room on this side. And that's how a pump type fan like that is supposed to be set up. So because the shroud is very close to the fan, it's super, super efficient. And Andy, the fan you say is rounded on the?
Yeah, the fan it was rounded, and it seemed that the design is like a turbine fan. If you look at the car, the turbine, and the turbine fan is exactly the same design.
Like a turbocharger kind of thing. Yeah, bottom line is during testing you said the amount of air coming out of here.
Even though the engine on idle, there's a lot of fan blow out from the bottom side.
So super efficient.
Yeah. And we've been testing in Taiwan for even the link out the engine, and Alan Lucas testing that with the overheat on the engine. It seems the fan blow out and the cooling down pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Well, it does look good. I kind of like its sleek look, very thin. So when you first get a kit, don't be surprised if the fan, if you're a little shocked that it looks small. The way it's designed for super efficiency. Also, another thing to point out here is it's going to be really hard to see, but the magnets for the sensor, let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, there's one right there. The magnets for the sensor go in the clutch bell. And there's 2, of course, one being reversed. See, there's the other one. And your sensor mounts right here for your governor, and it's pretty easy to get at. If you remove the main gear and the head, you can get right in there and get at your sensor. You can see it coming down to the align governor. But basically that's where the magnets go. They go in the clutch bell, not on the fan on this design. See, that's about it I can think of. Motor mount. Here, mind if I tip this like that? Motor mount, similar kind of design as the 600. Bottom plate. Again, this is the YS engine in this one. Yeah, it looks good, super light. So what's the flying weight on this one?
Flying weight average is around about 9.5 to 9.7. It depends on what your radio setup, the accessory setup, and even the Allen got latest the setup is about 9.34.
Wow, that's light for a 90.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, last couple questions. When can people get one?
The schedule will be like that right now. There's totally right now about 5 prototype helicopter around the world. The 4 in the United States and 1 in the Switzerland, which is Lucas to have 1. And end of this month, we will have some small batch of the production out and give to all the sponsor pilot flying. So most of it on the May, you will see this 700 flying all over the world, and at that time. But the production we hold back to up to about early of the June. Will be everybody will get see on the market.
That's when customers, regular customers, can get them. So beginning of June, end of May.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We want it faster. We want it faster. Anyway, that kind of is an interview with the Trex 700. Hope I captured everybody's questions and how it looks and the setup. And looking forward to it, Andy. Thank you very much for the interview.
You're welcome. Thank you.